How we doing, guys? So Arsenal have their first summer signing, and it's Riccardo Calafiori. I think everybody knew this deal was going to happen. It feels like it's dragged on forever. But for once, it actually has nothing to do with Arsenal. We're not haggling over a few pounds here or there. It's actually to do with Bologna and sell-on clauses. And we've just had to sit back, wait patiently, and now we've got the job done. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And there were a lot of clubs trying to get themselves involved, trying to mess up this deal, trying to get in at the last minute. But he had his heart set on Arsenal. And like I said, it's signed, sealed, and delivered, done. He is an Arsenal player. Italian centre-back, left-back, whatever you want to call it. All these different positions and variations we will go into in a moment. But Mikel Arteta and Edu have their man. Now, I'm not going to be one of these that sits here and lies and say, I've been watching this guy for years. I know everything about him, because I don't. I know of him. I've seen bits of him. And I paid a lot more attention during the Euros when he was playing for Italy. And I like what I see. And I feel that he will fit Arsenal's system to a T. And it's very evident what Mikel Arteta is cooking. You look at our backline and you think, right, it's the best in the Premier League. Statistically, the best in the Premier League. Least goals conceded. Surely Arsenal don't need to rectify, you know, that. Jurrien Timber's coming back after a season out. Go and, you know, strengthen in other areas. Wrong. There's always room for improvement. And one area that Arsenal have needed to improve is our left-hand side. Tomiyasu, not naturally a left-back, but he's always injured. Even right now, with a tour to America, he's not there because he's injured again. Zinchenko, another player that's got his injury problems, and he's not always available. You look at Kiwior, who's been moved over to play on that left-hand side. I don't think he's the answer there. So that is a place where we can strengthen. Now, a lot of people will say Jurrien Timber is going to come back. It's going to go into that position. I said at the end of last season when he returned, he's not going to be used predominantly as a left-back. He will be going for that right-back position from Ben White. And I know a lot of people can sit there and go, oh my God, Ben White's been amazing and look at what he does. And listen, this is football. It's a ruthless business and it's best man for the job. And if Jurrien Timber comes in and takes that right-back position, then so be it. If it makes us better, it makes us stronger. That's just football. But our depth, our ability to have so many different variations is what's key. Now, you look at our defence as a whole. You can have Ben White as a right back, Jurrien Timber as a right back, Tomiyasu as a right back. You're looking at our right centre-back position. You can have William Saliba. You can have Ben White. You can have Jurrien Timber. You're looking at our left centre-back position. You have Gabriel. You can have Kiwior. You can now have Calafiori. You're looking at our left-back position, Calafiori. You can have Tomiyasu. You can have Zinchenko. You can even bring Kiwior over. The strength in depth and the way that we can rotate and have so many strong backlines is so good. You know, a lot of teams, you lose a player and you become weaker. And don't get me wrong, if William Saliba was injured, to replace him would be, don't even bear thinking about. But you know that you've got people that are more than capable of coming in and doing the job. We don't have to look at that situation, for example, and go, oh my God, we've got Rob Holding coming in. Do you get where I'm going with this? You're looking, you know, the players and the profiles, they're big, tall, strong, powerful. And that's clearly the route that we're going down. Mikel Arteta knows what he's cooking. And I'm very, very excited. Calafiori is a player comfortable on the ball. left-footed, can drive into the spaces, play inverted, can be a threat in the final third, can open up pockets of spaces in other key areas. I feel that one player that could well benefit from a player like Calafiori is Martinelli. Consistency. You know, there's a reason why our right-hand side is so dangerous, so good, is because they consistently work and play together. Bukayo Saka benefits from having Martin Odegaard and Ben White on a consistent basis, always playing and there on that side. Martinelli has always had to deal with, it might be Declan Rice in the left centre midfield, then it might be a Vieira, or it might be a Havertz, and then at left back it could be a Zinchenko or a Kiwior or a Timber, and there's no consistency. You know, there's no actual, you know, like, I can't even think of the word right now, but you get what I'm saying. It's not like that right-hand side, the consistency. And that's what he needs. So I feel that with us dealing with this situation, and it's very evident that we're going to sort out this left centre midfield situation, Martinelli could benefit massively. Massively benefit. And listen, I'm very, very excited. Obviously, he's going to have to take his time to, you know, to get up to speed with things and adapt to the Premier League. That's always the biggest test. The Italian league is a lot more slower than the Premier League, but I'm not worried about him being able to deal with the pace of things. When you look at him, you know, at international level, he's quality. When I watched him in the Euros, he's quality. And I feel that he will fit in just right at Arsenal. And like I said, Mikel Arteta and Edu are cooking something. And it's all well and good sitting here and criticising the manager, criticising Edu, talking about how he's always just having barbecues and he's not actually doing his job. He is doing his job. And he knows what he's doing. We do not need to go out and do what other clubs are doing right now, which is bringing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players and, you know, making transfers early, and everyone's going, oh my God, look what this team's doing. Look what's happening, this, that. We don't need to do that. Okay, those teams need to make all these signings because they need wholesale changes like we did a few years ago. Right now, we don't need that. We need tweaks. We need to get rid of the players that we don't want, like your Smith Rowes and your Eddie Nketiahs, etc. And then we need to bring in just a few additions in key areas, and they're right players in the right areas, and we're good to go. Challenge for the title 2 years running. There's no reason why we're not going to be challenging again. And we, I say should, or hopefully be going one further and beating Man City to that title. So everyone needs to relax themselves and have some patience and know that Mikel and Edu know what they're doing. So relax. That's why we need to do, you know, see what they're actually doing. Just take your time, be patient. It's fine. It's good. And we will get the players in. It's as simple as that. So, listen, Riccardo Calafiori, he is an Arsenal player now. I'm very excited. I think that concludes any business for the back line. I think we're absolutely sorted. I think that we've got everything there that we need. We've got the adaptability. We've got the, you know, the way of moving things around. There's so many different variations. I'm so excited for it. And I know that everyone normally gets excited by attacking players and the final third and everything else. But look how many goals we scored last season. We're only going to add to that. And then when you look at us defensively, best defense in the Premier League, statistically, less goals than anybody. And we're trying to go even better and make us more tougher to break down. We could be an absolute monster of a team next season. And yeah, listen, just trust what Mikel and Edu are doing. We will be ready. And I'm so excited for the new season already. So listen, Riccardo Calafiori is an Arsenal player. I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy about it. Let me know in the comment section what you make of this signing. Who do you think is next? Because there will be another player coming in, maybe two. And I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. So listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.